Hey guys, welcome to my Endgame boss guide. The new Endgame bosses are finally here in Diablo 4 Season 2. With the addition of these new Endgame bosses, we have a new and more intentional way to farm unique items, including Uber Uniques. In this video, we're going over how to unlock Grigoire The Galvanic Saint, Varshan, Lord Zir, and the Ice Beast. I'll also include some boss mechanics to look out for. Let's get right into it. First up, we have Grigoire The Galvanic Saint. This endgame boss is unlocked by completing helltides. Firstly, you'll need to collect a whopping 300 aberrant cinders. Trying to collect this many cinders and then dying is really punishing. After collecting 300 cinders, you'll need to locate a hidden chest within the helltide area. If you hover over the chest on the minimap, it'll be called the Tortured Gift of Infernal Steel. Touching the chest will unlock the mini-boss attached to it. Don't worry, they're as easy as a dungeon boss. After killing the mini-boss, go back to the chest and claim the rewards. Every chest that I've opened yielded 3 living steel. If you read the help text on the item in the consumables tab, it'll mention that you need a total of 2 to fight Grigoire in World Tier 3 and a total of 5 in World Tier 4. After you've collected the 5 living steel, head to the Hall of the Penitent in Dry Steps. When you get to the altar, use your 5 living steel to summon Grigoire. Grigoire's boss mechanics revolves around his lightning-based attacks. You will need to avoid the lightning grid around the stage, and after his 3rd life marker, you'll need to dodge his square patterns on the stage. Be sure to pick up the Shard of Agony after defeating Grigoire, as we will need this to pop Duriel later. Defeating Grigoire has the potential to drop these unique items. Next up, we're doing Varshan. Varshan's special token items come from completing Whispers. I really recommend doing Legion events anytime they're available, as they can give both Grim Favors and the token item required for Lord Zir. Opening a Whisper cache will drop body parts for Varshan. With each cache, you'll potentially receive a trembling hand, gurgling head, malignant heart, or a broken femur. You will need one of each in order to summon Varshan. If you get unlucky and receive too much of one item, you can exchange these extra parts for malignant body caches at the Alchemist. Each malignant body cache will cost rare salvage materials and gold to buy. It will also not guarantee any specific missing body part when opened. When you have at least one of each body part, right next to the Tree of Whispers is the entrance to Varshan. Varshan's boss mechanics are mostly cleaves and small projectiles. After half health, watch out for his cone and reverse cone telegraphs. Defeating Varshan will drop a Mucus Egg, which is one of the 2 items needed to pop Duriel later. Here's Varshan's unique drop table. Number 3 on the list is Lord Zir. To pop Lord Zir, you'll first need to collect Exquisite Blood. This is done by either completing Legion events or world bosses. I've observed so far that Legion events will drop 1 and world bosses will drop 3. Collecting Lord Zir's token item is a straightforward process unlike the previous 2. Once you've collected 9 of these tokens, you're ready to head to the Darkened Way in Fractured Peaks. Just inside this area, you'll see another dungeon called the Ancient Seat. Lord Zir only has one notable attack with a long charge animation. Other than that, just stay off the red circles and you'll be good. Here's the unique drop table for Lord Zir. And last up, we have the Ice Beast. You'll need a total of 9 token items called Distilled Fear. On the token item itself, it says you'll need to complete nightmare dungeons with a tier of 30 or higher. It's possible that farming these at a higher tiered nightmare dungeon might actually give you a better chance at dropping a token. This took me somewhere between 12 to 14 nightmare dungeons to collect all 9 tokens. Once you're ready, craft the sigil called Glacial Fissure at the Occultist and consume the sigil and teleport yourself to the entrance, just like a nightmare dungeon. Inside the dungeon, I was surprised by the amount of mobs between the entrance and the boss. You could use this opportunity to get some good experience points. Unlike the previous 3 bosses, the Ice Beast was tough. His health pool was similar to the others, but his boss mechanics were very unforgiving if you made a mistake. There's 2 mechanics I recommend looking out for. He does a circle area of effect with cones around the outside multiple times. If you get hit by one of these, it's hard to make it out with only using the evade button. The other mechanic is when the outside becomes off limits, and multiple line attacks are telegraphed. Ideally, you'll dodge to the safe area, or you'll get knocked back to the outer area that inflicts damage over time. Unfortunately, even after 4 tries, I wasn't able to beat the Ice Beast. Maybe I'll have better luck next time. Here's the unique item drop table for the Ice Beast. To face off against Duriel, you'll need to collect 2 Mucus Eggs from Varshan and 2 Shards of Agony from Grigoire. Duriel's spawn location is in the southern part of Kyrgyzstan in a dungeon called the Gaping Crevasse. I'm expecting Duriel King of Maggots to be a similar difficulty to Uber Lilith. Hopefully his boss mechanics aren't too difficult. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Good luck and have fun.